that was kind of the moment that I can say that I fell in love with Southern Virginia. Hitting that home run and seeing all my teammates, having my back, and we were all just so fired up.
All right, Night Nation, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Night Conversation. We have senior baseball player, third baseman, Marcy joining us today. What's going on, Marcy?
Not much, brother. Chilling over here, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, we're excited to get into it as you're entering your senior campaign. Marcy's had over 370 at bats. He started over 100 games for the Knights here. Like I said, going into a senior season, so excited. We've got some new coaches. We've got some new players obviously joining the team. So a lot of fun things to talk about today. So let's just start it off, Marcy. How was the off season? What was it like? What you been up to?
Um, Honestly, off season has been great. Honestly, like going back to the summer to, I mean, playing with the Sockeyes. I played with the Sockeyes this summer, which is a great way to kind of just staying in great shape. You do work out a lot. Wait in the morning, get playing games every night, every single day of the week. Amazing. They surprised me. They brought my mom out here from the DR, which
Oh, that's
was
fun.
completely mind blowing. Honestly, such a heartfelt surprise, and it really meant a lot to me. Kind of the appreciation and the love that was in that team. So that was kind of like a big part of the off season, right? The summer, and then coming into the fall, just getting together with Coach Cox and getting to know him and the coaching staff. Wow, wow, this is exactly what a lot of us have been praying for, and kind of just going through all of our workouts and getting close together with all the new guys. It's been an unbelievable experience, to be honest. Super excited.
Love it. And what were some of the things you're working on in the off season? Whether that's weights, stance. We got any new adjustments coming into the 26 campaign here?
Um, well, honestly, for me, it was more on trying to stay consistent and staying healthy. Um, Baseball is one of those sports that you have to stay on top of it
Hmm.
consistently and work on your craft and try and improve. Like for me, the biggest part is driving the ball to the opposite field, and that's been one of my biggest focuses. Um, uh, just developing that power to the opposite field gap and staying healthy. Like I said, like the weights are non-negotiable. We don't negotiate that weightlifting time and that grind consistently. So yeah, I try to keep it simple myself, and as long as I'm consistent and have one focus in my mind, things tend to work out really well. So I'm looking forward to kind of get it going and see what we can share with with the team and everybody else out there.
Yeah, I love it. And I know you guys have been doing some inter squad scrimmages. You guys are probably tired of playing each other, ready to get some new blood in. I know you guys have your first game here coming up in less than a week. So, what's that been like? A bunch of inter squad scrimmages. What's the team feeling like? How's everyone feel for the upcoming season?
Oh my gosh, super optimistic. I never been more excited to start a season than what I am right now. Um, I mean, we have a group of veteran players, right? Seth Lloyd, Ryan Ferris, Zach Gertson, Robbie Stempin, Ben Agnew, Mason Jones, and the list goes on, right? To me, having this group of veteran guys who have been here for a while, have all the experience in the world, also having a guy like Gary Stafford, which is tremendous bat, um, and all the new guys, all the new additions, and the new guys that Cox has brought in.
Hmm.
Oh, you have to be excited about it because every piece just comes together and we work together so well, and that is just one of the things that just, I don't know. I feel like it blows my mind, kind of how quickly we picked it up, because it's not like we have the privilege of practicing baseball every single day. I think we have
Right.
probably 3 days a week with our coaches, and towards the end of the fall, we played Dublin L. And the first two games, that was a revelation. Open our eyes. It was like, this is what we can do.
Yeah.
Wow! Like we're ready. We have a pitching staff that is ready to go. Like our lineup is just incredible. It was awesome just to see all these pieces come together, and then to see that focus work, This
Yep.
focus work, quality reps, and just stacking days can truly make a difference. So that was really cool to see.
I love it. I love it. And as you guys have been, like I said, preparing on that and getting the team morale up, what's it been like having the young guys come? You know, especially obviously you've been there for 4 years, or I guess 3 years and some change. But what's it been like?
Yeah.
You know, from start to finish. What would you say to yourself as a freshman now that you're a senior?
Oh, that's such a great question. Um, so what I will say honestly to my freshman self would be more like enjoy every moment, make the most out of it. Go
Hmm.
out there, take every at bat um, with a purpose. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how much you succeeded. It's not about how many awards you received. It's about how you approached every situation. Because to me, when I come home after a game, whether I did really well or I didn't do well, I think about, what, was I a good teammate, right?
Hmm.
And for some reason, that's kind of one of the questions that I ask myself: was I a good teammate? Was I supporting my teammates when they were in the big situation? Was I the first one out of the dugout to celebrate their wins, right? And those are the things that I kind of remember the most, because baseball, I fail so much. I feel like we fail so much in baseball that you can't rely on your
Hmm.
personal success.
Right.
So for me, it's always been more about what's going on, being grounded in the moment, and just loving every single moment. So I felt like probably my previous years, I was too worried about, oh, what's gonna happen in the future. Are we gonna make it to the playoffs? How are we gonna win this playoff game? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like I wanted to control every single little bit of the moment, that I forgot it's all about being in the moment,
Yep.
and giving it all right then and right now. So
Great, great advice, great advice. And then as you know, like you said, as you've kind of gone on your journey here, started at Slick, I believe, right? You were at
yeah.
Slick, and then that's how you got to SVU. So what was the jump like in being in from high school baseball and then kind of the DR, and then obviously Slick, and then at Southern Virginia. So what's the kind of the full, give us the full scope of being a collegiate athlete?
Honestly, mind blowing. I have said this before. I never thought I was going to play college baseball at all, ever. Because my goal coming from the DR was to play professional baseball. I wanted to sign professionally, get a contract, make some money, help my family. Because I come from a low, very low income family, and I really wanted to get out of the struggle, and that was the main focus and motivation for me to play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably the same for most of the Dominican players that I grew up playing with, right? So, as the years approached, before I even turned 18, I had thoughts about, serving a mission. Man, I haven't signed yet. I really want to go on a mission, and I want to serve the Lord. He's giving me so much that I can't even complain about. And he really just, truly makes me happy, just
Mm-hmm.
having Jesus Christ as the center of my life. Um, and that's when the opportunity of playing college baseball comes around, right? So I meet some people that know about college baseball. Hey, you know what? Like, you're so good that there's some college coaches that would definitely have you on their team. So let's see what we can do. And those were former missionaries that I
Okay.
that I had the chance to go share the gospel with in my home branch back in the Dominican. And so they reached out. They helped me make showcase videos. I'm telling you, like I had no clue. Like if that part of my life would have been up to me, it would have never happened.
Wow.
So these people kind of like stepped in and showed me, hey, let's make you a showcase video. This is how you do it. This is what you need to say on the video. And we go into the fielding, hitting, all that stuff. I'm like, okay, you lead the
Mm-hmm.
way. I'll just do. We'll do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it ended up working out, and I got recruited, and I came to BYU first, and that was a tremendous experience. I spent the fall semester there, learning English at the English Language Center, and I had some practices with the team. And the following spring, I didn't even play. I I left on my mission to Baltimore, and after I serving my mission, COVID-19 kind of hits, and I had
Mm.
to go back to the Dominican Republic. Almost, I sat out almost for 2 years. had a couple visa denials, and it just took me a while to kind of get back, and that's how I ended up coming back to Slick.
I see.
After all that happened, so I come back to Slick, and I stay there for probably a year and a half, and that's kind of where I call the miracle kind of happened for me. Um, for spring 2023, Southern Virginia is kind of looking out for some more players, willing to join the team, and I think back then there was a need for a corner infielder that the team needed, and I was also looking, for a 4 year university, right, to go to, and the opportunity just kind of pops up, and I get on a phone call with the coaches, and they talked to me about SBU. It's like, hey, you want to think about it and give it a shot. Let us know what you think, and so I thought about it, prayed about it, and it felt good. And trust me, a week before everything started in spring 2023, I transferred to Southern Virginia.
Wow.
So
You
it
move
was
fast.
it, it was fast. It was all quick, and then we got going in the season. I remember first game of the season. We are at Mid Atlantic Christian, and we won the first game. I didn't play the first game, and then I I get put into the second game as the DH, and I remember the game being tied. I think it was 6-6. Man, 6-6. Just the opportunities I just pray for, Runner on second, 6-6, and the guy throws me a first pitch curveball. I take it from strike, and then he throws me the same pitch again, and I absolutely destroyed that baseball. I just probably one of the furthest home runs I hit in my career, honestly. And that was honestly probably the highlight of the season. Just seeing all the boys coming out of the dugout, let's go, because we won up by two late in the game, and we ended up winning that game as well. So it was really cool because I think that was also the first season that we had probably the most home runs as a team combined in a 2 game series.
Hmm.
And that was really cool because that kind of like got us going, and everybody just started kind of like, we're really good,
Yeah.
we're gonna do something special, so for me that was kind of the moment that I can say that I fell in love with Southern Virginia, hitting that home run, and seeing all my teammates, having my back, and we were all just so fired up. I think I still have the video somewhere. I'm gonna have to send it to you because
Yeah.
that was such a special moment for all of us, me and Seth and some of the other guys that were there. We still remember it, and we talk
Hmm.
about it, dude, like that was such a cool moment.
I love it. I
So
love
like
it.
the journey through, the Dominican to get to college out here, certainly hasn't been easy. There has been a lot of challenges, but there have been a lot of amazing blessings that have truly shaped my life, and really taught me what truly matters,
Hmm.
and so those are things that I'm extremely grateful for, and I love it here. It's mainly because of the spiritual focus. Every guy that leaves here leaves with a strong spiritual foundation, and you also grow as an athlete. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, you learn so much, and you develop your skills so much. It's just such a unique blessing. You don't get that anywhere else, I feel like.
Yeah, no, well said, well said. And I feel like you hear that a lot from the other athletes. They can all agree on that note. And we'll do some kind of rapid fire questions for you. These might be hard
Yeah.
for you because I know Dr. in the baseball. You guys love your Dr. players, and you have two of my favorite players on the Padres, Mr. Fernando and the hot
Yes.
corner Manny Machado. So as this season wraps up, we got the World Baseball Classic coming up. We're gonna go with who's your favorite Dr. third baseman specifically.
Woo. Okay. Number one, Manny Machado by far. I
Now we're
just love
talking.
his defense. The glove, the smooth. How easy can you be and still make the
Mm,
play? You know what I mean? It's
yep,
just it's just art.
it
It's just
really is.
art. He's just dancing out there. See, he's number one, and I have to put J Ram, Jose Ramirez,
Okay.
as my number two favorite. Because when you talk about heart and hustle, it's just there's no other guy who does it better than him.
Yep.
He is the man. Like when it comes, like he gets a base hit, you bobble it, he's on second base, right? He's gonna steal every single bag possible. He's gonna hit home runs. He's gonna do it all on the field, right? So J Ram, you gotta put him into the conversation. But for me, personal favorite, especially because I grew up watching Manny,
Mm,
it's you have to love the man. It's
now we're
just he just
talking.
gets it done.
Yep, there we go. Like I said, as a San Diego Padres fan, I love that choice there. That's obviously who I'm picking as well. Great player. So, and then we'll go with favorite MLB team.
Favorite MLB team, Atlanta Braves.
Okay. So
Yes,
I'm assuming you're a Acuna Jr. fan then. I take it.
100%. No questions asked.
Well,
That's
speaking
our
about staying
our Hummer
healthy, he needs
celebration
to
is
stay
the hand
healthy.
grenade this year.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say
It's- yeah.
that's what you're going with. This number here.
Yes, just the hand grenade.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. Hitting a bomb and just like, ooh. Oh, that's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
fun. We're looking forward to it.
So then
We're
I'm
excited.
assuming you have the single, double, triple. You got all those celebrations locked in.
Oh yeah. Well, I think what we're doing for our single doubles. Every guy's different, but mainly we've been just kind of just cutting it, like
Okay.
the Braves, right?
Yep.
So it's kind of stuck around. So it's feeling good. So we're
Hmm.
excited. I'm telling you, like the guys are fun. This group of guys are fun to play baseball with because they know how to have fun.
Yep. I
So
love
you
it.
can't sleep on any of these guys. It's crazy.
I love it. And then playlist before the game. What are we listening to get ready for the game?
For me personally, and I have my headphones on. Big Spanish music fan. Bob Bunny, um, definitely performing tonight in the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Debí tirar más fotos. I'm listening to all this awesome Latin music. It just gets me into the rhythm. Like you cannot listen to Spanish music without having any rhythm. You
Start
kind of have
moving
to
a little
get,
bit.
you get dancing right away, right? So, and that's kind of my thing. I feel like when I play baseball, I have to be in rhythm, or else I'm like a little too tense or anything. So I'm always kind of jamming to some Spanish music because it gets me relaxed. It gets
Hmm.
me, into the right mindset. I feel like.
I love it. I love it. And then we'll give you the floor here, Marcy. Is any last words, thoughts to Night Nation about the season, about really whatever? We'll give you the floor here.
Um, Night Nation, come out, be excited. Baseball team, it's one of those teams that it's really special. They have a lot of guys who have tremendous faith, tremendous stories, guys who are extremely supported and supportive of other people and supportive of other sports. And having Coach Cox at the head, it's going to be a year to watch out for. We're really excited, and we hope that you're excited for all of us and what we can do. The one thing I kind of want to share that I really really love about our team this year, it's kind of one of our focuses that Coach Cox gave us that kind of resonated with who I am, and it's pretty simple: faith, brotherhood, and fight. Those three things just exemplify who we are and the culture that we're developing, and you will want to be a part of this. That's something that you will wanna put your phone down. You know what? I'm gonna head down to the baseball field. Put your phone down, turn on your TV, and tune into the game. Let's check how the baseball team is going. You know what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah.
it's gonna be something just really special. So I that's kind of what I want. Everyone to feel, parents, friends, anyone that supports the school in general, to feel just really excited for what's coming for all of us in Southern Virginia, because we're working for it, and the Lord, He loves effort.
Hmm.
We love saying that phrase. The Lord loves effort, and He's gonna make a lot of great things happen for us. So that's what I
For
got.
I love it. I love it. Thanks for the close out there, Marcy, and we appreciate you jumping on today and talking to us before the season. We'll have to get a mid-year, mid-season, and the closeout season as we progress during the season. But we're excited to watch you guys play a new style of baseball. You got, like I said, the new coaching staff's there, a lot of good players, a lot of good core pieces heading into their senior years. So a lot of excitement around the baseball team. We're looking forward to the 2026 campaign kicking off here in about a week or so. And like Marcy said, make sure to tune into their games, pull up to the field, and watch them play. So thanks again, Marcy. And this has been another episode of Night's Conversation. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
You got it, man. We'll see you.